Swift Current is homogeneously white. I was the ethnic guy from Swift Current. I was the guy whose house smelled weird when you went over to watch DuckTales. Me. That's how white Swift Current is. Swift Current. I had a fucking charming little nickname when I grew up in Swift Current. They used to call me Chindian. That guy laughed just like the principal used to when he'd call me Chindian. Chindian. Like, how much time do you need to save when you can't even just say separate racial effluents, you know? Chindian. Look at this. And Swift Current, Saskatchewan. Yeah, it was a... Anybody, it does have a nice little Chinatown, Swift Current. Anybody ever, do you know where little Chinatown is? That was wherever my fucking family moved. We just moved and strung up the red lantern lights and waited for the brick to come through the window, you know? Full mode. Now, my friend, he had this joke. This was my fucking friend. He had this joke. He goes, I'd get you to do my math homework, but I'm afraid you'd steal it. That's my fucking friend. Jesus Christ. I'm not stealing poorly done math homework, for fuck's sakes. The first university class I ever failed was linear algebra. I don't know. My last name's Yi. Like, the guy marking the test must have been like, holy shit. This dude failed this with a dismal 25%. There must be some mistake. And it bummed me out, you know. Bummed my parents out. 25%. And I thought about it. I'm only 25% Chinese. I got a 25% on that test. So fuck it, I'm not learning how to parallel park. My mom was a school teacher in Swift Current. She taught for like 50 years. They stayed there. My mom was one of these moms that used to try to use these cool turns of phrases, you know? If I'd come home from university, she'd be like, I know you're just gonna go out and get drunk, and I don't care. Not. She'd feel all cool, you know? Or if I got mad, she'd go, why don't you just take a chill pill, mister? She'd feel all cool. Not so cool now that I'm hopelessly addicted to opioids, is it, Mom? You told me to take a chill pill. Now I get the chills if I don't take my pills, Mama, you know what I mean? It's a good subject matter. I was excited to come here. I got a 10-year-old daughter. She's wonderful, she's precocious. You guys aren't going to clap for that yet because you're like, I'm going to see what he's going to say about this. But I'm kidding before I clap. Now I was getting ready to come, and my daughter's playing video games, and she goes, hope you have a good time telling all your fake stories, Daddy. Put my shoes on. Yeah, thanks. I hope you get the attention that you need, Daddy. Fun. Nice costume, by the way, Daddy. Like, are you fucking with me? I deserve this shit. She's precocious, she roasts, she makes fun of me. The other day I was waking her up for school, and I'm coming in her room, you know, and I'm rubbing her back, and I'm like, hey, little wormy, it's time to get up for school. Daddy had a dream about you. And she's like, yeah, I had a dream too. Do you want to hear my dream? And I said, yeah. And she goes, I dreamt you shut the fuck up. I wasn't even mad, I was stoked. I made her Mickey Mouse pancakes. I was like, wow. This is just like when you called me boner breath when we were playing Mario Kart. And I was like, you're the best. Hilarious. Actually, fucking one time, she went to smack me on my ass. And she hit me right here, right in the small of the back. I go, that's not even close to my ass. She goes, that's where Daddy's ass should be. Daddy knows. I don't have an ass, you guys. Look at this. I don't have a status card, but this is my status card. I've got no ass. That shit goes straight up and down. I make fucking Hank Hill look like Nicki Minaj. I fucking passed out in the park. I woke woke up, there's kids playing marbles on my back. Lawn bowling and shit. Zero ass like that. It's weird, because that's like the really indigenous part of me. Indigenous women, sometimes Creator will give them, the best, most beautiful little ass. Just half the time he puts it on the front. There's my principal laughing again. He finds this really funny. Oh my God. No, I'm actually serious. I like reconnecting with my indigenous culture, and I think that as a province we've done a lot better as a province. But there's still some distance for us to go, right? Like, for instance, the other day I was at an event with people that I thought were my friends, and then they started the orgy without even a simple land acknowledgement, A simple smudge before we start sucking and fucking. I didn't come here to get disrespected like, well, no, actually I did come here to get disrespected. I wanted you to shit on my chest, not on my heart. You guys, I am, I'm pretty happy with winter. I mean, I'm trying to convince myself of that. I'll tell you a couple of things that I think are good about winter being here. The first one is, I don't have to see people wearing open-toed sandals who have no business wearing fucking open-toed sandals. Some bitch on the bus with her toes so gnarled up it looks like they're throwing up gang signs. You know what I mean? It's always those people with the toes like this, and they let the fucking nails grow super long too. So you can imagine that if they're in the kitchen, it sounds like a Doberman pinscher on the linoleum. You just want to grab that foot and make a wish. Watch the show, come on. The other thing that I think is good when winter comes is that the carnies are gone. No more carnies. Where do they go, you guys? You ever seen a carny in December looking for fucking drapes and HomeSense? No. There's no windows in the Gravitron, motherfucker. You don't need that. I'll tell you where I think they go. I think in September, just like frogs, they bury themselves in the mud, And they just wait till spring when they hear the first Rob Zombie song. Getting through the ditches and burn, and pull themselves out by their leather hats, Well, that was a wonderful rest. Time to run 1,001 knots and oodle somebody's budding breasts. Are you guys ready to really laugh, hey? Yes! Gosh, our first act tonight, a boss for him, he has been all over Canada. You might know him from some of his social media. Oh my God, please keep your hands together for a boss for him. Please. Wow. I watched him walk back there because he's just so much more handsome than me. And now you gotta deal with this little goblin again. And he came out with a different jacket on and now he's dressed like the wall of Leopold's fucking pub. Knick-knack, paddywhacks and everything. It was just my tiny arms were a little hot in that other jacket. Well, my titties, I didn't want to let my titties out because I heard there were so many 2%ers out here in the audience tonight. Again, I wasn't kidding when I said I was stoked that you guys came through. Downtown's been crazy. I actually live 2 blocks from here. I just live on 5th in a condo on the 5th floor. And the other night, I was doing that thing where it's like 2:30 in the morning on a Tuesday, and you're smoking your last cigarette, maybe. No, you got another pack. And you're just thinking to yourself, I got to work in the morning, but all the guy needs is 4 hours of sleep. That's all the guy needs. The rest is liberal bullshit. Sitting there fucking lamenting my life. drinking a bottle of Painted Turtle wine, you know, the cheapest they can legally sell. And down the street, I heard a kerfuffle. A doings was happening. And I reached my little hand around behind my ear like the Grinch, because I was like, ooh, trouble in paradise. Somebody's life is more fucked up than mine. And I saw a guy walking a 10-speed bicycle that was about as broken as he was. It was a fucking photo finish. And around him were two women of the night. I suppose would be a nice way to say it. And they were bouncing around him. Going, where's our 5 smokes, Robbie? Fucking 5 smokes, Robbie! And he's fucking just, and look, it reminded me of like a National Geographic thing where there's just like 2 dingoes gonna take down a wounded elephant, you know? Just sweeping his tail. I don't know. And like, normally if there was just one of them, he could kill it. But there's 2 of them and they're spry. They got on the loose Tupac t-shirts. 5 smokes, Robbie. And I was just in love with this fucking disaster. Because things aren't so bad up in Casa del Ye. Right underneath my balcony, directly underneath me, this motherfucker trips. And he gets caught up in his fucking broken 10-speed bicycle. Like Bret the Hitman Hart, sharpshooter, figure 4 leg lock. He's fucking caught up. He's not getting up. And the ladies, they took that as an admission of guilt. You did steal our 5 smokes, Robbie. And they're pulling up their Homer Simpson donut pants to murder him with the death of 500 pink etnies, you know? Robbie, he's like, ah! And I had fucking 5 cigarettes left. And because I'm such an angel, I just sprinkled them down. Like an angel. And those fucking cigarettes bounced out of his beer box hoodie. Poof. And they went, there they are, Robbie. And he went, and I was sitting there, I could just hear it. He goes, there they are? Like from that motherfucker's point of view, he's got a guardian angel. And he's probably thinking, why now did you choose to help me? You could have helped me in family court 10 years ago. And the women, they didn't even think to ask, how did you David Blaine 5 fucking Export A golds out of your beer box hoodie? Right out of your chest. They were just grabbing them. And they went, and our green lighter, Robbie. And I fucking swear to God, this is the truth, I had a green lighter. And I was like, yeah, but it's my last one. And the Lord works in mysterious ways. You guys ready for your next act? This? Please. This is a treat. Put your hands together. This guy has done JFL Toronto. He was just overseas at Edinburgh. He's amazing. He's your friend of mine. Put your hands together for Braden Lynch, everybody.